The U.S. government has a high-tech hub right here in West Virginia, yet many either don't know about it or aren't aware of the important services it provides. Our James McDowell was given an exclusive look inside. It's the largest division of the FBI.
Sitting on 986 acres of land in Clarksburg is the CJIS, which is short for Criminal Justice Information Services. As we quickly learned, CJIS, as it's called, provides a range of state-of-the-art services to law enforcement, national security, and even the general public. Upon arrival, videographer Matt Irvin and I were led to the Biometric Technology Center, the largest building on the grounds. Our first stop was the Latent and Forensic Support Unit, a fancy way of saying they handle fingerprint imagery. Around 200,000 prints are received by the unit every day. The system IDs 92% of the prints, with the remainder needing visually ID'd by human eyes. Management Program Analyst Amy Cutler explains why there's no room for error.
They're either putting a criminal in jail, or they're helping somebody adopt that baby, or get a job driving a school bus that, otherwise, they may not be able to get that job. So they know they have to get it right every single time.
Next, we were led to the Facial Analysis Comparison and Evaluation Services Unit. They perform recognitions for active FBI investigations. One repository they search is the Interstate Photo System, which contains criminal mugshots submitted to the Bureau by arresting agencies. The system contains 14 million identities. When a picture is submitted, the database looks for matches already in the system. When possible matches appear in the results, analysts compare and contrast facial features, such as the shape of a suspect's eyes or potential scars, to determine if the same suspect has been booked for previous crimes. From there, we moved to the Programs Research and Standards Unit. One new pilot being tested now is the FBI IRIS program. Some local agencies around the country are already using this technology, but there's currently no national program. Presently, the three major users of this technology are regional prisons, supervisory release, and border security. Lead management analyst David Jones says the new IRIS technology will be a great tool when fully developed, but
fingerprints are very mature. They're a very mature biometric. They've been around for years. I don't think you'll ever see anything replace the fingerprints. This is an additional mode of biometric.
Our third stop on this grand tour was the Global Initiatives Unit. This program was just started last year, but has already seen success. It allows FBI agents to collect prints out in the field. Agents can use an app on Bureau-issued cell phones that searches the databases of the FBI, Homeland Security, and the Department of Defense. It's helped catch 2 suspects from the FBI's most wanted list. In January, authorities nabbed Robert Van Wees, who had been wanted for a murder since 1983. When they caught him, they had a phone with the mobile biometric application on it and quickly ID'd him. Management and program analyst Julianne Van Norman says Van Wees' arrest was a huge accomplishment for this young program.
To be able to bring some closure to that family, they had family members waiting at the DA's office, and so since they were able to get a response within a minute or two, they made a phone call to them to let them know. So it was very, we're proud of that moment.
The Global Initiatives Unit not only helps FBI agents nab suspects on the most wanted list, but can also assist local agencies via the Repository for Individuals of Special Concern, or RISC for short. They oversee the biometric search for law enforcement. Some examples of individuals of special concern range from potential terrorists to child predators. 28 states, including West Virginia, participate in the program. With all of this information running through the facility, how does CJIS keep our personal information from falling into the wrong hands? Assistant Director Douglas Lindquist describes both the physical and technological measures put in place.
We made sure that we have perimeter guards. We have our own FBI police here watching the gates, making sure that people have a reason for being here. And then within the facility, our own employees, we screen everybody. They have to have clearances to have access to the information. We have to make sure that we have the right kind of firewalls and screens and everything like that to protect our information. So we're looking for the latest information to keep our computer information, our data safe and secure. Because so much of it is related to our U.S. citizens, we want to make sure that that information is secure and is not going to be hacked.
Here for you in Clarksburg, I'm James McDowell, WVVA News.
CJIS is also one of the oldest divisions of the FBI. In their archives, they even have the fingerprints of legendary criminals like Al Capone, Bonnie and Clyde, and Machine Gun Kelly.